Hey guys, Stephanie here with Empower Physical Therapy, and today we have Jermaine, and he is one of the lead, I say PT, personal trainers of the YMCA of just like organizing that whole thing. But I really want to learn a little bit more about him and the YMCA, and I mean, it's a great organization. It's one of the few places I know personally. As we age, there's a lot of gyms that we just don't want to go into because we don't see those same kind of people. But at the YMCA, it's completely different. And we know like how important it is to stay active as we age. Like it is one of the number one things that we need to do. And that's what the YMCA is all about. So welcome, Jermaine.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
So tell us a little bit about the YMCA.
I'll start with our mission statement, which is to put Christian principles into practice through programs that build healthy spirit, mind, and body for all. So the YMCA doesn't turn down anybody. So regardless of your financial situation, this is a gym that you can be a part of. We take care of, I guess, different points in terms of affordable membership. Of fitness, we have a lot of fitness classes, also, with the personal training and just a nice fitness facility. And then I think one of the biggest things that I really love about the YMCA is the healthy living programs that we offer.
Yeah, and I know like I hear from clients that go to the YMCA, you can be someone that is super active and can take these crazy classes to having someone that maybe needs like chair yoga, and it's not, some of these classes aren't going to be appropriate for them, but there are some of those classes that are really going to fit for maybe a senior that isn't going to be as active but needs to be in a class, wants that community of doing things together with a group of people, but making it appropriate for what they can do.
Yes, we definitely have something for everybody.
Yes. And that's what I love about it, because there's not, like I said, there's just not a lot of places where you can go to that is like that. They tell me a little bit about yourself as a personal trainer. Like, why did you become a personal trainer? Give me just a little bit of background on you.
I've been in the gym, I want to say my entire life. My background, basketball. I love the game of basketball. So, which was why I was always in the gym. And, I'm short. So to compete, I had to exercise, a lot just to be able to, to be a competitor. And I did that. And I just kind of like, I fell in love with the gym. And somebody had just, was like, hey, you're in the gym all the time. You might as well work in the gym. It was funny at the moment. And I was like, well, let me go take a test and see what happens. My first certification was ACE. And I did. Actually at that time I got the material and I was able to take my test 2 weeks later. And I went in and I made it was a 69, not a 69, a 79. I passed. And that was my first time. I was like, maybe this is an omen.
Yeah.
So from there, I just, had some friends who allowed me to practice with them. And I just kind of fell in love with that aspect of just really wanting to work with people and help people in an environment that I was really crazy about, which was the gym.
Yeah, that's awesome. I mean, my story is similar. I grew up as an athlete as well. I was a gymnast and I played soccer, and I was always getting injured. So I was always like, well, how do you fix this? And that's, I mean, ultimately how I became into physical therapy, because it was the same way. I loved the fitness side of things. I loved the movement. But I also loved fixing the body and figuring out like the puzzle of the body to really help people, get people back to where they can go to the gym and not hurt, not live with these aches and pains that they think they have to live with, because that's what our medical society tells us that we have to live with, because we're just getting older, which is not true. But yeah, no, it's a similar story. I always feel blessed that I was able to find something that I just truly loved. And that's, we do it through our experiences and through things that we love to do. It just, it will come, like what you will love to do will come to you, even when you aren't really looking for it. So tell us some success stories that you've seen since, being a part of the YMCA, because I'm sure there's a lot of them.
I think one of the biggest things, I had a client who was a couch potato. She was when she had came to me, she hadn't too long been separated. And so she just didn't, have anything to do. So this actually, in terms of the YMCA, was bigger than fitness. Fitness was just her means for starting to move. But
Yep.
then from there, connecting her to community. So I'd say the big success out of that is, she turned into an active participant in terms of, helping us fundraise, and this was a senior. So, doing things with the seniors, like organizing, things. Basically, it was like she found a sense of belonging.
Yeah, that's
Uh,
awesome.
yes, yeah, oh yeah, yeah. I think a lot of our big stories is more so of like that. The YMCA is bigger than fitness. It's like fitness brings you in, but then you find so much more.
Yep. And I think, I mean, I've said this so many times with other people, like with COVID, one of the biggest things that happens is we've lost a sense of community because we had to be in isolation. And what people don't realize is that community is a pillar of health. Like we need community, and community gives us purpose and belonging and all these things that we thrive, that will make us thrive, with everything that we're doing in our life. And so I love that about the YMCA as well, because I mean, when you walk in there, that's the first thing that you feel, that like you're in the right place, and there's other people that, may not look as fit, but they're out there doing it, which gives you inspiration that you can do it too. And I'm telling you, like motion is lotion. If we stop moving, we'll get stiff. We don't get arthritis and stiff from like moving. We get it from not moving, and we need to move. I actually had a patient, she was a runner, and she came in and she said she couldn't run because she was hurt. And she was like, I'm just so afraid that if I don't run and if I stop moving, my body is going to be filled with arthritis. And I go, well, it doesn't quite work that way, but you will start feeling more stiff and you will hurt. And yes, we wanted to get you back to running, but it's funny because that was the first thing. I mean, she was an older lady. She looked fit. She was a runner, and that was her biggest fear. She's like, I gotta get back to running. I don't want to have arthritis.
Yeah.
So tell us like why, I mean, we've heard some of these things, because you've already shared, a lot about the YMCA, but tell us a little bit more about, like joining the YMCA versus other gyms that are in the
I'm gonna
area.
say the biggest thing really is, I'm gonna say familyness environment. And then what we offer. I think just the nature of nonprofit versus for profit,
Yes.
it's just the nature of the beast and what is allowed and what is able. I mean, nonprofit, YMCA's, we offer so many more fitness classes. And our job really is to be a pillar of the community, which is why we do offer so much more fitness classes. So we definitely have that. And then our wellness programs, I'm gonna say healthy living programs, diabetes prevention program. We have a Live Strong program, which caters to cancer survivors. We have a program called Get Up and Go, which deals with childhood obesity. And so again, we have healthy living programs that caters to everybody. You get that, through the YMCA, as well as we have programs that we do with our kids and our youth. We have one of my favorite programs called Youth in Government. We're teaching our youth about the legislative and judicial system. So they get to go to the Capitol and actually debate. It's
Wow,
it's an
that's
amazing
awesome.
thing. Yes, it's an amazing thing. So we just have so many different programs, again, outside of just fitness, that caters to the entire family.
Yep. Which is what I mean. It's all about family and
Mhm.
community. And that's what you're trying to bring in, and have different avenues for people to come in, that will allow them to kind of see that community and see that they do fit in. So how can people join the YMCA? Because I know there'll be people that will be wanting to learn a little bit more about that.
So post COVID, everything's online now.
Like
So,
everything else.
yeah, so you can definitely go right online, join, and then come in. We take your picture, give you a badge, do a tour. Also, just come on in. We'll show you the facility, talk to you about what we have to offer. You know, and you sign up right then and there. So online, come on in.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I'm pretty sure you could probably just walk in the door and say, I'm interested in learning more, especially for
Definitely.
those people that are a little bit scared of any kind of technology and figuring things out, because I know I get that way sometimes. So,
And we will also show you everything in the gym. Our member services will give you a tour of the gym. If there's a trainer around, we'll show you. We do free consultations, show you the fitness floor, help calm your nerves. We get a lot
yeah,
of people that come in that are afraid. I don't know what this is.
yeah.
You know,
Well, I
we're
know some
everyone
people
like
have
that.
never been to a gym. I
Mhm.
mean, we have patients that have never been to a gym, so it's a little scary. And their version of what they think a gym might be is completely different.
Then what it
They're
is?
probably
Yes.
like watching like something on the movies, like this is what the gym is like. No, it's really not. Like I think you'll notice that when you come in, you'll start making friends and meeting people,
Yeah.
and then you'll enjoy going. Hopefully not just for social and just sitting there talking to people, which I know that does happen at the gym, at this gym.
Yeah. A lot.
I'm like, let's go and like let's move and be social at the same time. Well, awesome. Thank you so much. I really I love the YMCA. I love, just the sense of community and that there's a place really for everyone, from like kids all the way up to adults. And it really is a family place. And I don't think there's a lot of places out there that are really like that.
Okay. Well, again, thank you for having me. This was great.
Yes.
This was great.